Hello guys, welcome to this mathematics paper 1 presentation for 2023 candidates. Specifically, I'm going to answer the question which is coming from AP, the arithmetic progression. So the question is saying, given that 25 and 13 are the first term and third terms of an arithmetic progression respectively, find the first question, which is question A, the second term, B, the formula for the nth term. With I'm going to correct the data. So we can say 25 is representing the what? The first term. If they use the term which is respectively, meaning we need to take the numbers the way they are. Meaning the first term is going to be what? 25. Then 13 is going to be the what? The third term. So in this case, if you want, you can say term number 1 is equal to what? 25. Then term number 3 is equal to what? 13. They are just the same. Now, the first question is asking us to find the second term. So here, you need to apply. I'm going to show you two ways of you answering this one. The first one is going to be very, very short. And then the last one, just going to be a bit tricky. So we can say that, suppose we have three terms, where we're going to say we have A, B, and C. Let's say we have these three terms as for the arithmetic progression. So meaning A is going to represent term number 1, B is going to represent term number 2, then C is going to represent what? Term number 3. Now suppose we have been given term number 1, which is A, and term number 3, which is what? C. We can easily find what? B, by using the arithmetic mean. When you are finding the arithmetic mean, you are finding the number which is in between two numbers. So we have two letters here, which is A and C. So now the letter which is in between these two letters, it is what? B. So we can say that arithmetic mean is going to be equal to what? The first term plus the last term divided by what? 2. Always, this is the formula that you're supposed to use. Now, from this question, they are asking us to calculate the what? The second term. So we can say B is representing the what? The second term here. So we can say, where we are having M, which is the arithmetic mean, we can put B. Because we are finding what? Term number 2. You can use B or term number what? 2, because B is representing term number 2. So let's just use term number 2. So we are going to say term number 2 being equal to the first term. So what is our first term here? It's 25. So we can say 25 plus the last term, or term number C is the last term, isn't it? So we can say 13, then divided by what? 2. Let me repeat, we have term number 2 being equal to 25 plus 13, then divided by 2. So when I add here 25 plus 13, I'm going to get 38. Then divided by 2, the answer is going to be what? 19. Meaning the second term is going to be what? 19. The other way. The other way around is going to be a bit tricky, but we are going to get the same answer, which is what? 19. So suppose we have been given the common difference. So we can say, for us to find the common difference, which is D, we need to have term number 2 minus what? Term number 1. Right? So, do we have the common difference here? We don't have. What about term number 1? We have. Term number 2, we don't have. That is what we are looking for. So let's find the common difference. So we can say the nth term is going to be equal to the first term plus, open bracket, n minus what? 1 close, multiplied by the common difference. So here we can say, let's choose the term that we are going to choose here. Suppose we choose term number 3. So we are going to say term number 3. Where we are having n, we are going to put what? 3. Then what is our term number 1, which is the first term? So A represents the first term in this case. So the first term that we have here is what? 25. Okay? Then we can say plus. Where we are done here, we have replaced n by what? By 3. So even here, where we are having n, we are going to put what? 3. Then minus 1, close, multiplied by D, which is the common difference. So we can say, what is our term number 3? What is term number 3 here? Term number 3 is what? 13. So we can say 13 is going to be equal to 25. Then 3 minus 1. So remember here we have d, sorry. So 3 minus 1, we are going to have 2. Then 2 multiplied by d. So we can say 2 multiplied by d, which is the common difference. We are going to get what? 2d. So we can say we have 13 being equal to 25 plus 2d. So we can collect the right terms here. 25 is going to cross an equal sign. Then it is going to change to what? Negative. So we have 13 minus 25 being equal to 2d. Then when we do the computation here, 13 minus 25, we are going to get what? Negative 12. So we are going to get negative 12 being equal to 2d. Then when I divide by 2 here, even here by 2, so d is going to be equal to 2 into negative 12. I'm going to get negative what? 6. Meaning the common difference that we have here is going to what? Negative 6. So where we are having d here, we are going to put negative what? 6. Then term number 2 here we don't have. What about term number 1? Term number 1 we have, which is what? 25. So the common difference here is negative 6. Term number 2 we don't have. Then the first term here is what? 25. So in 25 crosses an equal sign, it is going to change what? To positive. So 25 minus what? 6 being equal to term number 2. Then term number 2 is going to be equal to 25 minus 6. We are going to get what? 19. So this is also the way of you answering term number 2. So there are 2 ways of you answering this question. The last question, which is B. We need to find the formula for the nth term. The formula for the nth term. Now, the formula for the nth term, we need to use this formula. So the nth term is going to be equal to the first term plus c, open bracket, n minus c, 1. Then close, multiplied by the common difference. So we have already calculated what? The common difference. So I would urge you to use the second method. Because if you're not going to use the second method, if you use the first method, you're going also to find out the common difference. So find the common difference in advance. So the nth term, we don't have n, being equal to the first term, which is 25, plus, open bracket, n we don't have, minus 1. Then the common difference, it was what? Something like negative 6 here. Yes, it was negative 6. Then here we are going to say 25, then negative 6 multiplied by negative 1. We are going to get positive what? 6. Then negative 6 multiplied by positive n. We are going to get negative what? 6n. So we can say 25 plus 6. We are going to get 31. 31 minus 6n. So this one is our answer. So that was the last one. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos like this.